Hello, hey there, this is Benjamin, and I hope you're doing fine. In this video today, I want to briefly talk about being overly judgmental. Judging people is something that almost all of us do in the world. Family member can judge another family member. A friend can judge a friend. A stranger can judge a stranger. The same way a colleague at work can also judge a fellow colleague. So it's something that is normal. Even here on social media, you might judge someone. A man can judge a woman can judge a man, or both can judge each other. It's perfectly normal. But my concern, and in this talk today, is about being overly judgmental, over judging people, and you might not realize that every time you are passing a judgment on someone, you could be overdoing it. There are several signs that reveal that you actually are constantly judging people and you are overjudging them. One of the greatest signs that you always like overjudging people is you see everything as a moral thing. You become like a moral judge that if someone is doing this, if someone belongs to this religion, if someone comes from this tribe, if someone comes from this culture, they are not good people. They are bad people. That man is a bad man. That woman is a bad woman. Judging goes as far as even always defending yourself. The more you judge people, you see, when you meet somebody who likes judging others, they always have strong opinions and they want everyone to know their opinions, whether it's on social media or even at work or even at home. They have opinions about everything and anything. You ask them a question, what do you think about the war that is going on? What do you think about social media? What do you think about politics? What do you think about mommy or daddy? They will have a very strong opinion and they believe that their opinions are right and they are the truth. So somebody who is overly judging people, for them, their opinions are supposed to be heard. They are the truth. And when you try to judge them, they become very defensive. They start saying that you're attacking them, that you don't want to believe the truth. You see, when somebody is judging someone too much, they put the person aside and they focus on the mistake or that action that they did. They do not separate, they can't separate that this is a man who has done something stupid, maybe for the first time, and separate the action from that man. Or this is a woman who has said something that doesn't make sense, but they are not able to separate that nonsense that she said from her being a woman or a human being. So for them, you, after you have said something, posted something, commented or acted in a certain way, which is contrary to their opinions and their truths, then they will judge you. And if they do the same mistake and you try to judge them, they will become very defensive. They will say that you are in the wrong. They will use those statements like it is what it is. That is the truth. I just said my truth. And then these people who are overly judgmental, they have issues that they are facing. Most of them don't know that they have things that they are facing that is affecting them in their lives. Some of them actually have inferiority complex. They feel so down there. And for them, when they judge you, when they pass judgment to you, it elevates them. It makes them feel better and more important. Let me ask you this question. If you are going to tour a nice, beautiful city that you always wanted to go on tour, then you go there and then you have a tour guide, a man or a woman who is taking you around the city or around that town. Then that same tour guide begins telling you every negative thing about that city. He or she tells you, see that building? It's a very bad building. You see that all those things around that city, he or she keeps on telling you negative things. How would you feel? You paid money to go and see and tour the city. How would you feel by the end of that tour? Someone who judges people so much, everything around them and anything that people do or say is always negative. They have this negative attitude about life and everyone and anything. And it's so unfortunate that even when two people, topics that I'm so interested and passionate to talk about, that have decided to be together, a young man and a young woman, they have decided, they have taken a decision to stay together in the same roof, to lead a life, the two of them together. Then one of them becomes overly judgmental, either the woman or the man. It's very hard for someone who is overly judgmental to maintain friendship. People run away from them. If you see friends running away from you, people don't want to come and even have a debate to discuss or even talk about certain things in life, then you know for a fact you are the person I'm talking about. So imagine two people staying together, then the other man is overly judgmental towards the woman that he is staying with, always criticizing her. And when the woman raises and says, hey, your opinions and your decisions about me are not necessarily the truth. They are not necessarily who I am. But the same man maintains and says, hey, what I'm saying is the truth. I know what I'm saying. And if he also does the same mistake that his woman has done, then the woman tries to ask him, why did he do it? Then the man will say, you are judging me. Why do you judge me? Being judgmental is a very, very bad thing. It's a bad habit that most people may not realize that after so many years, if you look back in the time, the people that you used to hang out with, the people you used to talk with, some people become very mature and realize that so-and-so is so over-judgmental, and that's why they avoid you. They don't want to hang out around with you. But if you're open-minded, you're willing to listen to people, you're willing to give them a second chance, you are able to accept the differences, to agree to disagree. People will always be able to talk with you. People will want to hang out with you. People will want to visit you. People will want to go to somewhere with you because they know that that woman, that man is very open-minded, accepts people and sees things the way they are. This is the reality. This man is not educated. The way he is talking and the way he is reasoning is because of his level of education. And I don't need to pin him down and make him feel stupid or useless based on his education. What if he was educated? Because as I said, people are overly judgmental. They are struggling with internal wars and demons within themselves. And when they try to judge others, when they put others down, that's when they feel more elevated. They feel they have achieved something. My message to you is this in this video today. It takes time for you to realize that you are actually very judgmental. I have done so many videos on social media, and Facebook creates a platform where everyone has an opinion. This is one platform that you will have an opinion about anything. And if you are doing similar videos like me, where I actually have to host people or post certain things that can create emotions or raise emotions, where people can debate, exchange ideas, agree to disagree, but I still am able to tolerate them. That level of maturity of not judging people is not easy. It takes time to build it. After listening to me, as a man or as a woman, I want to encourage you, as you get older, as you celebrate your next birthday, ask yourself a question. Am I so judgmental about people and certain things around me? If you really are too much judgmental, what are you doing about it? Because it's affecting even the people who are very close to you. Your judgmental levels might actually affect the relationship between you and your own siblings, between you and your own parents, between you and even your own children. We come back, way back from our parents who were always very judgmental. Just one mistake, you did one mistake, and your father will pounce on you like you have done the worst thing ever. But now we have an opportunity where we have internet and a lot of information. Even this very topic that I'm talking about, there is a lot of information for you to begin evaluating yourself and asking yourself if you are really too much judgmental to yourself, to people close to you, to your son, to your daughter, to your spouse, to your siblings, to your workmates, or even to a roommate if you're staying with a roommate. Our parents, our great-grandparents never had this opportunity or all this information. And that's why I'm doing this video. Please, before you judge someone, have enough evidence. Because people who judge people too much, they have zero evidence. They just heard a story. They heard a rumor. They read a comment. They read a post. And they believed that that is who that person is. You can only judge someone if you stay with him, if you are always with him or her, if you always see if they do those things over and over again. Because one single action cannot define a man or a woman. But if they do it over and over for a lifetime, for so many years, then it's very easy to say, hey, this man is a racist. This woman is a rapist. Or that person is so bad. That man is actually a criminal. And what he is saying does not make sense. That is the best way to judge people. As you follow me on my social media platforms, as you listen to my content, I want you to also understand me. I've come a long way to realize that people will have different opinions, people have different cultures, people come from different tribes, people have different levels of education, people have different looks, people are making different amounts of money. In short, we can never be the same. Everyone is unique. And as you follow me, as you share my content, I want you to learn something from me. Judging people stops you from loving them. The moment you begin judging people, there will be no room for you to love and to listen to them. Help me to share this video to a friend or a family member. Put it on your timeline, and hopefully a friend or a family member will come across to this same talk today. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate you. And if you're watching for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also to follow this page. Let's become friends and let's build a world that is less judgmental amongst ourselves. Thank you for watching, and God bless. Love you and take care.